The Xperia 1 Mark 6 comes with a wider aspect ratio than its predecessor. It features high-quality materials, including Gorilla Glass Victus 2 on the front, standard Victus glass on the back, and an aluminum side frame. The back panel has a matte finish with a unique, grippy texture reminiscent of a pill blister pack. This texture not only feels nice to hold, but also keeps fingerprints and smudges at bay. The entire build is IP68 rated against water and dust. The Xperia 1 Mark 6 now features a 19.5 by 9 aspect ratio and a resolution drop from 4K to FHD+. While the previous 21 by 9 screen was comfortable to hold, there wasn't enough cinema scale content to justify it. The 6.5-inch panel remains crisp and detailed, and the switch to a 2.5K screen means the chipset doesn't have to work as hard during gaming. Sony has also introduced a 1 to 120 Hz adaptive refresh rate, improving motion smoothness and battery life. Brightness has been enhanced, and the display quality is excellent, with impeccable contrast and natural color tones. The Xperia 1 Mark 6 boasts a triple camera system. The main camera is a whopping 48 megapixel Sony IMX888 sensor. There is also a 12 megapixel ultra-wide and telephoto lens. The standout upgrade is the continuous zoom telephoto, which reaches from 3.5x to 7.1x without digital manipulation. Image quality shines in both daylight and low light conditions with improved HDR algorithms and human pose estimation. Sony's phones have traditionally appealed to photography enthusiasts, offering excellent manual controls. However, this sometimes came at the expense of point-and-shoot simplicity. In the Xperia 1 Mark 6, Sony has streamlined its camera app, combining multiple modes into one. This device offers impressive video recording features. You can record videos in 4K at 30 FPS, 60 FPS, and even 120 FPS for smooth, slow-motion footage. The video quality is very good with crisp and accurate color. The Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 chipset delivers flawless performance in daily use. Multitasking is smooth, and Android feels super responsive. With 12 gigabytes of RAM, apps stay in memory without frequent reloading. Regarding battery life, Sony sticks to its tried and true formula, a 5,000 milliampere cell that charges at 30 watt. 50% charge takes about 30 minutes, and a full charge requires an hour and a half. Despite heavy usage, gaming, photography, and video streaming, this phone still manages to last a full day and night. Sony claims an impressive 36 hours of local video playback. The Sony Xperia 1 Mark 6 takes a more conformist approach compared to past efforts. Its screen aspect ratio, resolution, and refresh rate align with industry standards. Photo processing is now more hands-off, and there's no overwhelming array of manual camera apps. While it may not be the ultimate choice for point-and-shoot photographers, it still boasts fan-favorite features, excellent battery life, and impressive performance.
The Honor Magic 6 Pro looks gorgeous. The back of the phone has a nice texture and a big camera bump that reminded me of a jewel or a watch. The Magic 6 Pro's screen is amazing. It's 6.78 inches big, with curved sides and super bright colors. I could see everything clearly, even in the sun, and everything looked smooth and fast thanks to the 120 Hz refresh rate. The screen was great for multitasking and browsing social media. This phone is different from the rest. It has a cool AI eye tracking feature that lets you control the phone with your eyes. You can pick up a phone call with just your eyes. You can even drive a car with an app on the phone using your eyes. The Magic 6 Pro has a powerful Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 chip that can handle pretty much anything. I tried playing Genshin Impact, a game with amazing graphics, and it ran smoothly. I also did Zoom calls and multitasked with my email app without any problems. The Magic 6 Pro beat the other phones in the 3D Mark tests, which measure how good the graphics in gaming are. One of the highlights of the Magic 6 Pro is its Falcon camera system. It consists of 4 cameras, each with a 50 megapixel or higher resolution. The main camera is a 50-megapixel lens which allows it to capture bright and crisp photos, even in low-light conditions. It also has a 180-megapixel telephalcon camera with 2.5x optical zoom and up to 100x digital zoom, although the image quality deteriorates after 30x. The other cameras are a 50-megapixel ultra-wide lens and a 50-megapixel front-facing lens. I'm really impressed by the Magic 6 Pro cameras. They take amazing photos in different lighting conditions with accurate colors and sharp details. The zoom is awesome too, thanks to the 180-megapixel portrait lens. I can zoom in on any picture and it still looks clear. This is an ideal phone for sports photography. The portrait mode was also great, except for some occasional edge detection issues. But they were easy to fix by just adjusting the camera angle. I loved how the portrait mode created a nice blur effect in the background while keeping the foreground in focus. The cameras even support 4K 60 FPS video recording, as well as making use of Honor's host of new AI features. The Magic 6 Pro is a beast when it comes to battery life. It has a huge 5,600 milliampere silicon carbon battery that can easily last a whole day with normal use. It's the first phone outside China to have a silicon carbon battery, which is better for the environment and safer than the usual lithium-ion batteries. It supports 80-watt wired, 66-watt wireless charge support. I'm really impressed by the Magic 6 Pro. It's one of the best Android phones I've seen this year. The cameras are amazing, the screen is crisp, and the battery lasts long and charges fast. It's a phone that makes me excited about the future. The Pixel 8 Pro is one slick-looking phone with its glass and metal body, and it even comes with an IP68 rating for protection against dust and splashes. Handy for those little accidents. But the real star of the show here is the 6.7-inch OLED screen. Google calls it a Super Actua display, and it's as bright as a sunny day going up to 2400 nits. This means you can comfortably read your screen outdoors, and the screen can switch up its refresh rate from a battery-saving 1 Hz to a smooth 120 Hz for slick scrolling and gaming. Now, let's talk about the camera. Google's Pixel phones have always had a knack for photography, and the Pixel 8 Pro keeps that tradition alive. It's got a trio of cameras on the back: a 50-megapixel main camera, a 48-megapixel telephoto with 5x optical zoom, and a 48-megapixel ultra-wide with autofocus. The colors are spot on, and the way it captures skin tones is seriously impressive. Night mode is a champ, delivering good shots with great colors and detail. Even the secondary cameras don't disappoint, and video recording has seen some welcome improvements. Under the hood, you'll find the Tensor G3 chip. It's like the engine of the phone, and it's not just about raw power. With 12 gigabytes of RAM and up to 1 terabyte of storage, you've got the muscle and space you need for multitasking and storing all your stuff. But what really sets it apart is its advanced AI capabilities, enhancing everything from photography to voice recognition and overall device optimization, making the Pixel 8 Pro an exceptional all-around performer. There's also a cool built-in temperature sensor. Open the thermometer app, point your phone at something, and it'll tell you the temperature. One of the most exciting things about the Pixel 8 Pro is that Google promises to keep it updated for 7 years. That's not just security updates, but full-blown system updates and those cool Pixel feature drops. The Pixel 8 Pro is backed by a beefy 5,050 milliampere battery. It'll keep your phone juiced up all day, even if you're a heavy user. Apple really stepped up its game with the iPhone 15 Pro Max's design. They've ditched the stainless steel frame and opted for a sleek, brushed titanium body. It's lighter and feels comfortable in your hand. The phone is slightly smaller and a hair thicker than its predecessor, but that's hardly a downside. Plus, it's more durable using tough glass-based materials and ceramic shield for added protection. One of the standout design features is the new USB-C port. It may take some getting used to, but it opens up more high-speed data transfer options. But what really caught our eye is the action button, replacing the silent switch. It's customizable and can perform a range of functions, from turning on the flashlight to launching voice memos. The iPhone 15 Pro Max boasts a stunning display that's both spacious and incredibly high quality. With a 6.7-inch screen, it offers plenty of real estate for all your digital activities. The Super Retina XDR OLED panel delivers vivid and sharp visuals. This means you'll enjoy every detail in your photos, videos, and apps. The wide color gamut provides rich and accurate color representation and ensures deep blacks and sharp contrasts. Whether you're viewing photos, playing games, browsing websites, or watching videos, this display offers a truly immersive and captivating experience. Under the hood, the iPhone 15 Pro Max is powered by the all-new A17 Pro chip, built on a 3-nanometer process. This chip supports hardware ray tracing, delivering excellent graphics. Apple claims it brings console-quality gaming to the iPhone, and we can confirm that it's no empty promise. The camera system is nothing short of remarkable, equipped with triple high-quality sensors that elevate your photography and videography to a whole new level. Apple has continued its commitment to photography excellence with the 15 Pro Max. While the primary 48 megapixels camera sensor may seem familiar, it's been rebuilt to provide even better image quality. Ultra-wide lens captures expansive vistas and wide-angle scenes with stunning clarity. Its broad field of view allows you to fit more into your shots, making it perfect for sweeping landscapes, group photos, or architectural wonders. The 5x optical zoom might disappoint some who are hoping for more, but the image quality at that level is exceptional. Apple's focus on depth and image processing delivers authentic portrait photography and improved low-light and night photography. Plus, video capture is top-notch, supporting 4K at 60 FPS ProRes for those high-quality video projects. Apple doesn't openly disclose the battery capacity, but the iPhone 15 Pro Max's battery life is impressive. With a combination of processor efficiency and smart power management, it easily manages a full day and more. In our test, it lasted 28 hours, with plenty of room for adjustment based on your usage. The fast charging capability allows you to reach 50% in just 30 minutes. In a nutshell, the iPhone 15 Pro Max is a powerhouse. If you're a photography enthusiast, a mobile gamer, or someone who values an all-around premium smartphone experience, this is the perfect device for you. The Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra got some amazing changes from last year's model. The phone has a titanium frame instead of armor aluminum, which feels nicer in your hand and won't get scratched as easily. It also has a cool texture that catches the light. The edges are less rounded, so you can hold the phone more securely. The screen is flatter and has less space at the bottom, which makes the huge display seem even more impressive. If you're looking for a phone with an awesome screen, you can't go wrong with the S24 Ultra. It has a huge 6.8-inch AMOLED screen that can change its refresh rate from 1 Hz to 120 Hz depending on what you're doing. That means it can save battery when you don't need it and give you a smooth experience when you do. The screen is super sharp and clear, and you can make it even sharper by changing the resolution in the settings. The S24 Ultra also has the brightest screen of any phone right now. It can go up to 2,600 nits. That makes it easy to see even in bright sunlight. The S Pen is what makes the Galaxy Ultra phones special. It's tucked away in a little hole on the left side of the phone. You just push it in and it pops out a bit, then you can grab it with your fingers. The phone keeps the S Pen charged when it's inside, and it also reminds you when you take it out or forget it somewhere. The S Pen can be used for notes, drawings, or other stuff. There's a button on the side that does different things like taking photos or changing slides. The phone has some apps that work well with the S Pen like Smart Select, Samsung Notes, and Air Actions. But Samsung hasn't added anything new to the S Pen this year, which is kind of weird. The S24 Ultra is a beast of a phone, thanks to the special Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 for Galaxy chip that Qualcomm made just for Samsung. It has more juice for the CPU, GPU, and NPU, which means it can handle anything you throw at it. Plus, it has a huge vapor chamber to keep it cool and fast. The S24 Ultra has 4 cameras on the back. The main one is 200 megapixel and takes super sharp photos. There's also a 12 megapixel ultra wide, a 10 megapixel 3x zoom, and a 50 megapixel 5x zoom. The cameras are great. They take beautiful photos in any light, with lots of detail and color. They look as good as the ones from Apple and Google. The selfie camera is 12 megapixel and also takes nice photos. The portrait mode looks more natural than before. The S24 Ultra can also do some cool tricks with AI. You can remove or resize things in your photos with the Gallery app. If you like taking photos at night, you'll love nightography. It's a cool feature on the S24 Ultra that uses AI to make your night shots look better. It gets rid of some of the noise and makes the details pop out more. The colors are still vibrant and realistic. You can also record videos in 8K at 30 FPS, which is super high quality. The videos look sharp and clear, with natural colors and good stabilization. The Galaxy S24 Ultra has a big battery that can last for a long time. It's a 5,000 mAh battery that you can charge fast with a cable or slower without one. You can also share some juice with other devices that support wireless charging. We tested the battery by watching YouTube videos non-stop with the screen brightness all the way up. The S24 Ultra kept going for 14 hours and 10 minutes, which is pretty good for an Android phone and better than the S23 Ultra from last year. We also checked how fast the battery charges with a 45-watt charger. It took about an hour and 20 minutes to go from empty to full. If you want an awesome Android phone, you can't go wrong with the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra. It's got everything you need: a stunning screen, a speedy processor, a long-lasting battery, and amazing cameras. The Galaxy S24 Ultra is not cheap or small, but that's the price you pay for having the best of the best. Trust us, it's worth it.